All right, so my project this weekend is, well, this weekend and going forward for the next couple of weekends, I'd imagine, as I have time, is to reseal the roof and then reseal the walls, and then come under here and reseal like the wheel wells. So what I got was, so old Lance campers, ours is a 99, so it has the full one-piece aluminum roof. They didn't use Dicor on the roofs of these campers. So what they did use was Lasalle Bristol, and nowadays they make this product right here. It's called XTRM Ply, and it is, you can see it's universal roof sealant for RVs, works on all RV membranes, self-leveling for horizontal applications. This is the gray one, and then down here you can see that it includes aluminum roof, brass, steel, glass, PVC, EPDM, TPO, and TPV. So from what I've read and what I've been told, this seems to be like a superior product to Dicor. And the stuff that's on this roof is this. It's just the clear kind, or maybe I don't know. It's yellow. It's so yellowed. I don't know, but it's still pliable, and it's 25 going on 26 years since it was applied to it. So it's never been redone, as far as I can tell. So it's still pliable up there, so it should be good. So I got six cans of that, or six, what are these called? Tubes. 6 tubes of these. And then I also got, for the walls, I'm gonna remove all of the old sealant. This is old, like just standard caulk, and it's all hardened, and most of it's separated in a lot of spots. So what I got here is LEXEL. A lot of guys running LEXEL now. It'll stick to anything, including silicone, so you don't even actually have to like remove anything. But I have scrapers and stuff, so I'm gonna just remove everything and recaulk it. And I'm gonna use blue masking tape, and then run my finger along it to get kind of nice, clean edges, and then I'll pull the masking tape off. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take all the sealant off around the windows, and then I'm gonna put masking tape around them, seal them, and then what I'm gonna do is I'll take that masking tape off immediately while the sealant is still wet, and what that'll give it is a real nice, like, smooth edge out to the edge, or out to the actual wall material. It's fiberglass, I believe. So yeah, this is what I got for that, and I think I got 4 tubes of this, 2 for either side. And then to clean everything, I'm using the Eternabond cleaner. Get it to focus. So it's just a cleaner. It's just a standard bottle. These are kind of expensive though for a cleaner, so I imagine it works really well. I got a lot of it removes oxidation, tree sap, grime, grease, and all. I got a lot of recommendations from all the camper forums and stuff. And then under here, my idea under here in the wheel well, because we run this camper on our F350 on 37s. Those 37s throw a lot of just road grime and stuff. So what I'm going to do is I got some Raptor bed liner. So this is the adhesion promoter and the protective coating, the actual Raptor liner. Just an aerosol can. And so what I'll do is I'll do a real good cleaning job underneath of there, get it all nice and clean, and then I'm going to redo the seals with this stuff, and then over top of it I'll use the adhesion promoter and the Raptor liner, and I'll line everything underneath of there, probably from about right here back, but I may if I have enough I'll do the whole underside there, in kind of the wheel well, if you will. So what else did I get? That's it for this project. So I'm going to start on the roof. I've got my extension cord already up there. I'm going to use a heat gun to heat up the stuff that's up there on the roof and get it pliable so I can pull it off, and then I'll apply this all along the roof and around our solar panels and all that. So yeah, shouldn't have any kind of problem. You know, this should be something that I can check annually, but not have to really apply or like redo like I'm doing right now, where I'm doing the whole camper for a very long time. So yeah, if it holds up like what's on there originally, I think we should be good for a long time. And no telling how long we're going to have this camper. As our kids get older, and we may only have it for 10 years, 5 years, I don't know, but we'll see. So we'll see. I'll film from up there too, so you can kind of see everything that I do. And we'll just go from there. All right, I had planned to use my heat gun and remove all the original sealant, but after 25, 26 years, it's really well on there. So, and it's still pliable. So I figure just clean it real good, top and bottom, make sure that the new sealant has a good seal, and kind of overcoat going around the outside of any original sealant. So this is like a good amount on it. I've already gone through, looks like a quarter of this tube and another tube down there. But I got this one done. This is just like the main fan vent. And then I also went through and redid our where the bolts go through to mount the solar, the hardware brackets for the solar panels. So those are all redone. And then yeah, so that's all sealed up. You can see I made a big giant mess. I was doing this one right here, and I was sitting right here like Indian style with my facing that way, and my foot got caught in that and drug it up underneath of me. So my shoes are out there. I just wore my soft like moccasins house shoes up here because I don't want to mess with the roof. But I threw them out there because they're just covered in that stuff, and I drug it all over here. So this Eternabond stuff, you're going to do this job yourself, make sure you have this. Not only does it increase the adhesion properties of the, where you're actually applying the new sealant, it's a really good cleaner if you mess up and make a mess like I did. So I had to go back and recoat that. So it's looking pretty good. Self-leveling stuff's kind of doing its thing. Like I saw, Lasalle Bristol is the brand. And I'll put the Amazon link. I've got an Amazon link. I bought it on Amazon. So yeah, I've got this little bit here to do. I've got the rest of these little pylons to do. And then I am going to come and I'm going to remove that sealant that's on top of these little bolts and the rails and stuff. I am going to remove that stuff and probably just fill them with maybe a little bit of this Lysol or Lasalle, and then underneath of the bottoms of them, maybe on the sides, I'll put some what's that stuff called? LEXEL level? I don't know. The clear stuff. Where's that? There it is. LEXEL. So I've got those few to do, and then let me see. The air conditioning, or I'm sorry, that's the it's not the air conditioner. It's the refrigerator vent, and that's blocked off on the inside because our refrigerator is a electric from Unique Appliances. Oops. So I'm going to redo that. I'd like to remove that, but I don't know. Yeah, I'll probably just leave it and just coat it like I'm doing now. That one, I'll check that one. That's the in like the solar module or whatever. Dang, this thing is freaking out. I'm gonna take this out. And then we got this big, like the escape hatch up here for the window above the bed, and then this seal along here. So I don't want to walk out there right now because I think I'm going to lower the back a little bit just to make sure it doesn't lean forward with me up here all the way that forward. So yeah, it's coming along. This stuff works really well. Takes all I might even come back and clean the whole roof if I needed to, I guess, or if I wanted to. Give that a second to dry, and then you glazers out there, you just cut me some slack. I don't do this all the time. I'm sure there's a technique for everything, but I don't really care about it being pretty. I just care about it doing its job. Mixing this together with like one more bead in the middle basically, but moving it around to grab all that soft sealant. I saw that on a video on how to do this, so the guy at the factory was doing it like that, so I'm gonna do too. I guess it'll make it kind of give it a nice even layer once the self-leveling properties kind of go to work. Actually, I'll probably come back and do that one with my other ladder from the, well, I don't know if I'll be able to reach it. Let's do it right here. That one had some sealant on it. That's all over my hands. See if I can get over to that a little closer. Also trying not to fall off the damn roof. Yeah, that's not bad. Alright, these other ones over here, I'm gonna come down off the roof and grab my ladder and get these two here. Oops. That tripod thing does not want to work today. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna come around and get those done, and then I'm gonna take this vent fan off, vent cover off. I'm gonna do that. I took that off and sealed it all up, and then put the top back on, and then resealed. I had to peel out the sealant that was covering the little bolts, but they're little. I think they're not 10s. They're like an 8mm little bolt that held that on. Anyway, got that off. Still moving forward. I got the other window done. I opened it up, did 3/4, and then closed it, and then did the front. and it looks good. And then I'm halfway, well, I'm not quite halfway, but I'm close to having this part done. And then got to get the other half of that done. And then I've got a couple more spots to do at the back corner. A few more of those little bolt holes on the top of the railing back there. And then all along the edge of this seam, I'm gonna come back and hit that with the LEXEL clear sealant. I'm gonna go over the top of that all the way down the. It's in between the outer shell and the rain gutter there. So I'm gonna do that, and I still need to take the cover off the fan off back there and do that one. And then I've got that last solar panel. I need to hit its mounting locations. And then I'm also gonna get the LEXEL and come back and do around, like wherever it's kind of like there might be a spot where water might encroach, especially while we're driving on the windward side. I'm gonna put like a line of LEXEL across the front of that on each one of them. This panel's done, and then that little vent, I think that's one of the bathroom vents, maybe, not quite sure. That one right there. So right now I'm going to finish this. I have 2 tubes left, so it's taken quite a bit. So I've gone through 4. I just started my 5th one, and I'm halfway done with this. So should be able to get this done, probably those 2 done on this one, and then use the 6th bottle or 6th tube for the railing. And I don't think there's anything around that has a foam seal around it on there. So yeah, I think that's where I'm at right now. But overall, it's going good. Applying it's super easy. Just make sure you have that cleaner, because that stuff, the Eternabond cleaner, because it makes it easier to easy to apply, because it's getting a really good contact with the material. But man, it made cleaning up that mess easy. I mean, I drug that stuff all over that right there, all underneath of me. It was gross. So I'm gonna keep doing this. I'm not using this tripod thing because it keeps having like a seizure. I need to probably update its firmware or something. So yeah, I'll get back to it in a second. All right, so 5 tubes finishes the front. This gets that antenna done, and then half of that. So I've got my last tube in. I'm gonna finish that. I'm gonna grab my ladder. I'm gonna take all this stuff off the roof, and then I'm gonna grab my ladder and go over to that side and try to get as much as I can get over there done. I need to take that top off. I may not get to that tonight. Sun is fading, and I don't have electric in the shop yet. I have everything to run electric right there. That's gonna be another video. So I've got my breaker box and my breakers and all my wire and everything, and I've already buried my conduit out to the shop that y'all saw in our recent video. So the conduit's already buried. I just need to run it, and I've got the fish line and everything, so I'm good to go there. And then once I get power in here, it's going to be super rad, because then I'll finally be able to get some lighting in, work at night, run a heater, like a propane forced air heater, and then I'm going to start building workbenches here, and then more shelving and stuff here to unload everything. I've got all my tools are still packed. Most of my tools are still packed. So anyway, back to the camper. So I'm going to finish this part here and get over to that part and see if I can use the rest of this 6th tube and be finished up here for that part of it. And then I'll come back and do touch up stuff with the LEXEL.